Matthew Ross there with an impassioned plea for the delegates to reject the motion that would decriminalise cannabis. Moving on to Richard Coxon to speak for the motion. Sandra Grieve saying that there's a large number of people wanting to speak in this debate. We'll, I'm afraid, only be able to hear another couple of them.
I just have one point to make on why you should support this motion, simply on liberal principles. This motion calls for allowing the individual to do what the individual wants to do to themselves. Cannabis is not a drug that affects someone else when it is taken, unlike tobacco. The effect of tobacco smoke on people who are not smoking it has been widely documented, and such prominent stars as Roy Castle have caught fatal lung cancer from simply breathing in someone else's tobacco smoke. As John Stuart Mill, the great liberal thinker, said, if something is a self-regarding action, if it affects only yourself, then the state should have no part in regulating it. Opposing this motion calls for control of society by the state. And for me to be a member of a party that actually advocates the state taking such control of what an individual should do to themselves is not something I could be happy with. And to hear someone stand up railing against imperial tobacco is fine, but they should be railing against imperial tobacco because of the harm they are doing peddling their crap, their tobacco, their nicotine, their addictive drug to the young people of Scotland, instead of selling a drug which is non-addictive and non-harmful. Imperial tobacco make immense profits out of selling a drug which causes immense damage to people and immense damage to people's lives and people's families. And yet that drug is legal in this country. Whereas we are not allowing them to sell a drug which is in no way as harmful. Conference, this party believes in the freedom of the individual. It believes in allowing the individual to do what they want to do as long as it harms no one else. This motion calls for the decriminalisation of something which causes no harm to someone else, and I would ask you to support it. Thank you very much.
Richard Coxon calling for the motion to be supported, calling for cannabis to be decriminalised.